Hi, I'm Mason Kaiser. I'm doing the Spring Advantage 2014 Disney College Program, and I'm going to tell you everything you do before participating in the Disney College Program and the application process. I leave tomorrow, February 1st, 2014, and I'm going to post a vlog on check-in and housing next Thursday, February 7th. There's an outline to this video and a jump to the application process in the comments. So everything you need to know before participating in the Disney College Program. I've never heard of it before fall 2011 when there was a campus rep session uh, on campus, and I went to it. I was a graphic design major at the time, kind of skeptical, and uh, really wasn't what I was looking for. Working for Disney is awesome, but as a graphic design major, it wasn't really for me. It seemed like it was more for business. I got this pamphlet, held onto it, read a little bit more about it later, and put it off to the side. Later, I actually wanted to get a job, and I switched to business marketing, and not even thinking about the college program. And then I saw the pamphlet again, and I'm like, hey, I can finally think it's good for me that I can do the Disney College Program. So I actually pursued and looked into it and started planning the rest of my college career, see if I can actually do the college program for Disney. And I decided to either do it in spring or fall of 2014, and I went and tried to get an internship for it, but it's an unaccredited program, so I had to take a semester off, or have to. Um, I can get a co-op, I found it for it, but I actually didn't need it to graduate. Um, and for in the Disney College program, they offer collegiate level courses like hospitality management, human resources, corporate analysis, and corporate communications, to name a few. They also offer exploration and intro level courses like marketing, HR, leadership, and the very popular Disney Heritage, which fills up fast when course registration opens up. They also offer professional development, which you need to be in that major for engineering, show production, and security. Show production is pretty popular, and they also offer a one-time sessions like networking and other opportunities. So the app process starts when you want to know what roles you want. The roles, you can go to the Disney College Program website for the full description. I'm just going to list them. For Walt Disney World, there are attractions, custodial, photographer, main entrance, transportation, bell services, dispatch, greeter, concierge, hospitality, housekeeping, quick service and full service, food and beverage, Bibbidi Bobbidi Boutique, Pirate League, merchandise, vacation planner, lifeguard, recreation, character attendant, costuming, and character performer, which you need to audition for character performer. If you don't get the character performer, you're offered a role, and that's your backup role if you don't get past the audition. My top three was the photo pass photographer, lifeguard, and vacation planner. During the interview, they really don't care your high interest or low interest. They just care what your interests are. So important dates on February, September 5th, 2013 for the Spring 14 program. Apps came out. It comes out on a different day every year. I checked the unofficial Facebook group, but 3,000 people are in that. So one of them is going to be like, "Oh my gosh, apps are out!" And you read that, and it comes out the hour. So that's how I found out. And also, there's an email saying apps are out. Please sign up. In the apps, you ask for basic information. Make sure you read it carefully. Know whether you want to do Disneyland, Disney World, and which roles that you are interested in. If you have no interest, please put no interest, because you can actually get put there if you don't like custodial, if you don't like quick service, food and beverage, or if you don't want Bibbidi Bobbidi Boutique. Make sure you put no interest for that. Um, so I filled it out, and 2 hours later, I was asked for a web-based interview. Everybody's different. Some people didn't even get the web-based interview. Some people got a web-based interview 2 months later. I was lucky and got it 2 hours later after I filled out my application. And then immediately after I filled out the web-based interview, I got you either pass or fail, and I scheduled a phone interview. My phone interview was scheduled for the following Monday, September 9th. And some people actually got it like even the Saturday or the Sunday, because the apps came out on the Thursday. So if you're lucky, you can get that, or you might have to wait like a week or 2 weeks after web-based, because it's such a high volume of people applying at the same time. When you're doing the phone interview, just remain calm, use your past experience, and have a really, really good answer to why do you want to work for Disney, or some interviews may just say why Disney. Don't tell them just I've been a Disney fan for ever since I was born. Um, you can say that, but have why do you think it's going to benefit you, or why do you want to do it? Um, After the interview, she said thank you, and you'll have 2 to 3 weeks for an email response. You can even be pended after the 3 weeks, which means absolutely nothing. Just say, hey, we're furthering review, which doesn't mean pass failure, just they're looking at it, which is terrible. Um, Luckily for me, after 3 weeks to the day, I got my congratulations email. You've been accepted into or offered a role into the Disney College program. In the email, you'll receive your role, and you'll in that email you receive your role that you have been offered. I actually, during my interview, went through all the roles, and I said I have extremely low interest in merchandise, and I got offered merchandise, probably because of my past experience. If you accept or reject it in that email, you have to pay $300, which $300 covers your first 2 weeks of housing, and which is $200, and the housing events, which is $100. So that's why it's roughly a little over $300, I believe. Um, a month before the first arrival date, you can sign up for classes, um, and you're staying up until like 3 a.m. for that. It was terrible for me to find out. Like, I don't know if I was getting the classes I wanted or not, but I got signed up I did get the classes that I need. And then about 2 weeks before your personal arrival date, you get an email to fill out your housing information, and you can link up your roommates, which on Facebook, if you want to start trying to fill out a roommate survey, post it on the Facebook group, or you can just start talking to people, and you can link up roommates that you may want to do with, or if you have a friend that you're going there with, you can link them up. It has to be the same arrival date and leaving date. So if you have a friend that's doing spring and your spring advantage, you can't do it even if you have the same arrival date. You have to have the same day that you leave. In housing, you have 4 different complexes you can live in: Chatham, Vista Way, Patterson, or the Commons. You can either live in a 2-bedroom, 3-bedroom, 4-bedroom, or the highly coveted 1-bedroom, which there aren't many 1-bedrooms in there. If you can find more information, just search Google, because the official website doesn't provide much information. There are a lot of blogs out there that says a lot about each complex, a lot of rumors about Vista Way, and that's pretty much what you do before arriving at the Disney College program. I highly recommend including your resume in the dashboard before starting off your application, and make sure career services look over it too, and you'll be golden. Thank you for reviewing my video. I leave tomorrow, and I'll post a vlog on Thursday, February 7th, about check-in and housing. Thank you, and I'll see you next week.